Hey guys, this is my good
husband has
friend.
requested Salisbury steak.
Check him out.
Salisbury steak he shall have. We're going to do a double batch tonight. So this is 2 pounds of 90-10 ground beef. You can use whatever kind of ground beef you want. This is also on page 40 of my book, Come Fix You a Plate, Food You'll Actually Cook. However, I rarely make this the same way twice. So let's just see what I throw in here tonight. We're going to salt it, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, Worcestershire, a good bit of Worcestershire, yellow mustard because we're trash and don't own Dijon, a package of Lipton onion soup mix. I don't care what kind you use as long as it gets in this bowl. 2 of them since we're doubling the recipe. 2 eggs, and a little bit of breadcrumbs. 2 plates. This is my super technical method of making these patties. Get about that much, roll it around, and then slam it. Give it a little mash, and then you got a little patty. Some are bigger than others. Don't worry about it. They don't all have to be the same size. You're gonna chew it up anyway, and nobody's ever gonna know it was a different size patty. All right, we got our pan over medium-high heat. The pan is hot. We're gonna add just a little bit of oil, just enough to cover the bottom of the pan. If these are like smoking and scorching everywhere, your heat's way too hot. Turn it down. You hear that little sizzle? That's all we need. So it looks like I'm gonna cook these in about 2 or 3 batches. You just wanna brown the outside. It doesn't matter if it cooks all the way through. There we go. That's what we're looking like right now. Now let's do the next batch. They're all cooked up. I'm gonna throw in about a 1/3 stick of butter. Butter's melted, my heat's all the way down on low. We're gonna add in a big old scoop of flour. You want about the same amount of flour as you had butter. Now we're gonna start mixing that together. It's gonna be a little clumpy at first, just keep moving it. You can cook this roux as long as you want to and get it as dark as you want to. I'm just cooking mine long enough to get like that raw flour taste off. All right, I cooked mine for about 3 minutes and that's what it's looking like. Now I'm gonna add in a couple cans of beef consomme. Now this is gonna start to smooth out and form a gravy, and it's also gonna pull up all those little bits off the bottom of your pan. Now I got a lot of patties to cover, so I'm gonna add in just a little bit more water to mine. All right, when our gravy's back at a simmer, we're gonna put these patties in. Damn it. All right, when our gravy's back at a simmer, we're gonna put these patties in. If you need to check your gravy for seasoning, do it now. Ideally, you want them all covered up in this gravy. Mine's gonna be a little tight tonight. Got a lot of meat in this hot tub. All right, cover this hoe up. Don't cover it up. It really doesn't matter. Just keep it down on a low simmer for about the next 10 to 15 minutes. It's not gonna take these patties very long to get cooked the rest of the way, and you don't wanna overdo it. Here's our dinner plate. This is twice baked potato casserole. I posted that video last night. A lot of times I serve these with rice, so I make my gravy a little bit thinner. But if you wanted a thicker gravy, you could just do a little bit more butter and flour in the beginning and make a thicker roux. Or you could do a little cornstarch slurry at the end. On point every time. All right, y'all come fix you a plate of this.